Things are weird. You know what, actually? See about getting this going. We'll figure out which gas can just spontaneously exploded in the morning. Hopefully nothing in the basement. Since I know that the basement can apparently flood when the pipes take damage. An explosion down there is pretty bad news. My fault, I guess, for leaving the gas cans down there. But I figured, why should anything happen to them? Because the physics is having a field day today. That's why. $61 balance. I think that's going in real time. It doesn't make sense with the context of the game, I think. You know, actually, we should probably do a quick investigation on the gas can straight away, so that I can potentially put out any fires that may or may not have happened. Does this work? I don't think this extinguisher has any juice to it. Why does this not have any? Okay, whatever. Empty fire extinguishers in storage. Okay, good news. Not down here. Then the only other place could be the garage. Four nails and a shrimp burger. And a weird noise. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm very confused. I don't know. That one's mine. I need that. I should be... Whoops. Taking more photos. Electronic scrap is what I wanted. So we have a spare gas can. Thankfully, there is still plenty of metal scrap. Yeah, I think I'm short on electronic. 2, 3. I think it's 4. A little more electronic scrap would be in order. which I just don't think I have. Ooh, that might be enough. It's not. Oh, let's try breaking this. Does it break? Don't think that breaks. Rumpf. Paper sheet? Oh. Very old password sheet. Ooh. Shrimp's pack. We could give that to the neighbors, right? We think they like shrimp? Kinda wanted to send them some lemons to see what they think of lemons. Oops. Oh. Okay. It's all the burgers suddenly. What? Not a single one of these was a hallucination. That's crazy to me. Okay. Let me swap out my battery. Oops. There. That one's saved. Calculations on. Go for it. Okay. And? Excellent. Okay. They may all be the same signal. Nah, I'm not sure. Well, no, the sizes are massively different. SD, cal all, do a TR check. Yeah, transformers are hanging in there okay. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh, never mind. Wait, I thought... But, right there. Well, you want me to do it? Oh my god. Fine, whatever, I'll do it. Too tired to do it. Kerfer. Kerfer, I can't. I literally can't. Alright. Let's have a nap. This room's pack looked empty. My UI up there. Alright, well this can go back. We'll re-shower, see about re-potty, may as well. Just shortens up how long we sleep for. Do today's hashes, I mean finish the processing of course, but that's today's signals done. Do the hashes, drop off food to the neighbors because it's been a little bit. Okay, that just got dirty again. Okay, so I do need... Let I have a little bucket next to bed. We do need to do continuous cleaning here, it turns out. I don't know if this does anything, though, keeping it clean. Personal sanity? Question mark? Even that, I'm not so sure. Almost at the point where I could just coffee again. Or eat flesh chips. Also a possibility. And then have more coffee. Oh my god, I might not even sleep. Because it's been long enough, the flesh chips ought to keep us going. Right, there are also a few more potatoes in there if we do end up wanting to go that route. Oh, this doesn't give energy anymore? That's odd. That didn't I? It gave so much energy. Alright. Fine. I guess I do sleep then a little bit. As a fire just slowly rages across the forest. Hello? I just assume it's mannequins or something. Working their way, yeah, over and around. Oh, these goobers. Thanks for the fuel delivery, I guess. It's like, I kind of want to be rid of them just because they're sort of just a bit annoying, but I mean it is more coal. Pretty good. I'm actually okay to kind of turn this a little bit more, I think. What the? Why are there? Everywhere I look, there's shrimp burgers. What's with all the shrimp burgers? Okay, give me a basket. Put that out. Just throw the accumulator batteries somewhere in the pile of stuff. Collect the basket. We're gonna drop some food off. One last little quick look for electronic bits and bobs while it's on my mind and while I can actually see things. Yeah, we gotta see how we can get more. I think drives can be turned into scrap, but I'm not sure how many drives that is. I don't see any. Crud. Lemons we can grab. What am I doing with the big sponge? Where did it come from? Oh. Is this doing anything? Okay, well it makes cleaning sounds. That's always a positive, right? We like cleaning sounds. Hold on, let me bring this over to my window. Also, I suppose check signals. Hey, you know what? This thing's kind of great, actually. I like the big sponge. I don't know what it's doing here. I don't know what a lot of things are doing here, to be honest. There's a lot that's just kind of happening lately. We're just going along with it, because I don't know what else to do. That also... Maybe not. Are we out of juice? I don't know. Because the other sponge, it doesn't ever actually, like, run out of use, it seems. Which is kind of strange. Because if I'm cleaning, like, the toilets and stuff, then it does matter. But, like, windows and all that, I don't ever have to re-wet the thing. Okay, a big sponge. Is big. Yeah. It's another kind of churning sound effect. You feel like doing something yet? Alright. Because I think the server... Yeah, this guy's still down. Quebec is down, but that's fine. We'll just say, like, SD Cal Bravo, and you'll just skip over it. Something like that. Something like that, I don't know. Those servers are messed up though, holy crap. Or satellites, rather. Transformers 1 and 3. How's everything else doing? Yeah, just Quebec. Okay. And today's whatsits? 3 signals. Foxtrot, Echo, Oscar. Okay, that ain't bad. Pretty simple. That is very easy. Today's gonna be nonsense, isn't it? I love how my hotbar is just filled with lemons. Notepad, which is getting pretty empty. Foxtrot, Echo, Oscar. Right. Foxtrot, Echo, Oscar. Very easy, very simple. Pretty much along the way as well. Pretty much. And then we can head back into the bunker area there and see what's going on. I a little bit expect most of what's interesting in there to be burnt up because something exploded. 0540 EBF6 20. Yep. And then Echo, pretty much next door. 04510B5D59. And then SV target Oscar, just to keep us on track. Also a quick little transformer check as well. Yeah, TR1 and 3 a little bit. Oh, God, hi. There you are. Yep, good job. Well done. One 41139 0C22. That's that. And with that, I think that's today's activities already basically done. We just gotta process a few more signals. Easy. Swing by home real quick and see how the signals are doing, get Kerford turned off, have some coffee. Coffee. Signals. Yeah. Save that. What an odd one. And go for it. Grab a new signal to download. I don't think I bother with turning this thing off anymore. I'd like to, and it's more efficient, but every time I turn it off, I have to re-toggle the buzz sound. It keeps turning on. It's a very distracting buzz. I'm not a big fan of it. I have to, like, keep turning it off. I think the trouble is it's not even a buzz, like, with any harmonics or anything. It's just like, I think they took every 50 hertz. So it's like 300 hertz, 350 hertz, 400 hertz, 450 hertz, like all the way up to like 800 hertz. It's a little bit odd. Ah, crap. How'd that grab you? I assume these are all out. Yeah, seems it. Yeah, that's a good way to check. I think that's how I broke the first extinguisher once upon a time. It was just, you just like crouch it into the ground. Let's get these things sold. Yeah. Get him in there. Okay. This is quite full of just kind of random garbage. These wheels? Yeah, not enough space for the wheels either. Right, let's bring food over. We'll also grab Transformer 1 while we're in the vicinity, I suppose. 2 and 3 are probably gonna have to just deal with whatever they've got. If it continues to drain, like, super quickly, where I gotta go out to the Transformers, like, just about every day or every other day, which is kind of what I expect, then we'll see about how to haul that generator over from the hole. Trying to think if there's, like, another generator somewhere that I've seen, but I don't think so. Give you the shrimps pack, because I think they like those. Pretty sure they gave me shrimp a while ago. Like that first time on the balcony. But because they like shrimp, I think they ended up eating it. Which is, it's kind of cute. Alright. The rest is kind of just for me to have / sell or something. Head over to the Transformer and then restart that, and then I can probably grab my bin. I'm sure they'll already have scooped it up. Down to 63. It is draining pretty quickly, though. A little bit of electronic trash around. Really just a little bit, though. And any that would have been over here, I think, burnt up in that random... I genuinely don't know what happened with that fire. I'd like to say it was just me being cute and, like, I had an ATV accident or something, and I didn't want to talk about it, but... Is there anything up there? I never thought to go onto the roof. Whee! There. Ooh. There could be, generally. Not really on this one, though. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Let's, I gotta keep that in mind. I also assume there's gonna be something inside one of the satellite dishes, too, that's just rolling around as this thing spins to align. Oh my god. That's weird. I expected it, but it's still weird. Okay. Honk honk, have a good one. If you feel like delivering more of those roots or something, let me know. Or like energy drinks or something, because I don't have soda cans anymore. Kind of broke that machine. I wonder if I could maybe buy a new one. I don't recall seeing vending machines in the listing anywhere, but maybe they're there? I've decided to go to TR2. Yeah, that one didn't really need it. TR3 needs it, if anything. Electronic scrap? Not really. There's a proper electric scrap. Okay. I'll take it. And then your roof. Careful not to electrocute yourself. Empty bag. Organic trash. Get that out of here. Bag was heavy. This also has that symbol. Strange. Okay. Very similar roof. Let's head home. Still have to process some signals and get ready for whatever tonight brings, because the hashes were super easy, and I suspect some of these hashes are scripted to be requested, just to ensure that you're home at a reasonable time. Cooler! Nice. And then bits of other scrap that I've got. Fossil jibs. Auto scraps. Okay, anything? 5+. What? Yeah, I thought so. Thought I remembered saying that somewhere. Okay. On the fake flesh jib. Okay. That's okay. We'll see what the second cooler does for me then. Nope. I need food. Which I could have used lemons. But I'm not smart. Gonna go for a cooked potato. Nice. Cooler install. 40% efficient. Okay, so the coolers are increasing efficiency. Okay. Allows the GPUs to reach and maintain higher clock speeds, I suppose. Asteroids are often fairly interesting, I think, right? I think that's generally how it's been. Come on. Get this thing sent out. No extras, unfortunately, but that's kind of whatever. You'll deal with it. Then in here we have lemons. The shrimp burger works okay, I guess. We're not terribly shaky, so there we go. feel like too many doors closed just then.